Hi there, my preferred name is Rowan. I chose prompt 4, which says, service comes in many forms. People can serve in many locations and at different scales, from one's own home to the planet as a whole. And service can be meaningful and impactful whether the money or expertise involved is big or small. Which act of service that you have performed means the most to you, and why? Service to me is a core value. It is woven into every part of my life. From feeding my cats to washing the dishes. The act of service that feels most meaningful to me is making a meal for someone. Nourishment is a universal love language I learned to speak at a young age. I grew up eating microwavable dinners because it's all we could afford. But despite having so little, I still somehow made my connection to nourishment as an act of service. When I was 6 years old, I remember making my brother and his friends peanut butter and butter sandwiches and thinking, wow, this is really going to make their day. After high school, I became a sandwich artist. And with every deli meat slice and lettuce I put on those sandwiches, I truly hoped that that sandwich would make their day a little brighter. I continued to learn more skills and cook at higher and higher end places. Every plate I finished, I saw as an offering to their basic human need. After 10 years of being a cook, I became a produce buyer and loved helping folks in food deserts access fresh produce. I enjoyed learning endless knowledge about produce from the buyers on my team. Learning things like the weight of an orange is more important than the look of it. Going to the farms I bought from, connected to the land they served, and holding that nourishment in my hands. Today, my act of nourishment is feeding those I love and care for. There is something so immensely satisfying about a slow-cooked meal over a fire, breakfast in bed, or pizza in a bath. Nourishment is so essential to everyone, especially those who are underprivileged. As a non-binary person, I see this in my chosen family. Their desires for brunch and potlucks, and any way to connect and nourish one another. I intend to continue to bring nourishment through food to my community, but I also wish to bring that act of service back into my career and into a global scale view by way of the aerospace industry. I am deeply committed to the service of nourishing the future for all of humanity. I was drawn to the aerospace industry because the idea of contributing to the accessibility of space travel, discovering new ways to explore the universe, and developing environmentally friendly spacecrafts gives me that same sense of satisfaction I felt when making peanut butter and butter sandwiches.